Hello everyone, this is Dawn. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's the third Friday of the month, so that means it's time for a video sketch collaborative with Erin Jacobson and members of her team. And this month we are working on sketch number 16 from Make It From Your Heart Volume 6. So these are the pictures that I'm going to scrapbook. The sketch takes 3 4x6 pictures and 4 3x3 pictures. So my photos are continuing my girls trip to Rocky Mountain National Park, and this was the hike that we did on the first day up to Lake Haight. So this was the first page of that series of scrapbook layouts. So now I'm making the second page. So the first page was the beginning of the hike, and now this is where we reached the lake, the destination of our hike. So I'm going to use papers from Season of Elegance and also Nature's Sweetness. And all of these papers have gold foiling treatment to them. So these green ones are from Season of Elegance, and they will be my base. So instead of doing treatment to the base pages, like in the examples in the book, these pages already have an interesting look to them, so they're already done. I'm going to use the Season of Elegance page for that strip down the center, and I'm going to mat my photos with Pretty Peacock cardstock. So the sketch calls for 2 strips at 6 1/4 by 12, and it's a little hard to see on camera, but this has kind of a distressed grid look to this pattern paper. It's on white, and the grid is done in gold foiling. So it's just a pop of a brighter color that will be underneath my pictures, and I'll make that Pretty Peacock really pop. So that will go down the middle, and then I've already cut a piece at 3 by 10, 3 1/4 by 10. For my 3x3 pictures. And I'm looking at this, and the sketch calls for 1 strip at 1/2 inch, but I've decided I'm going to do 4. So I'm going to border that white strip with this other piece of Nature's Sweetness. It's got some writing on it in gold foiling, and it's a script writing, and it's kind of an espresso color, so I'm going to use 4 instead of just the 2. So they will go above and below this white foil piece, just like that. And they'll continue all the way across. And that will make a nice base for my 4x6 pictures. Deciding exactly where I want these to sit. The pattern calls for the large piece to sit at 2 3/4 inches up from the bottom, and I like that, so I'm going to go with what the pattern calls for. Okay, and we'll get these figured out here and laid out. So I'm going to use the picture of the whole group of us. And then eventually I'll flip-flop those 2 pictures. And then we've got our 3x4s, pictures along the trail. And then this 3x4 is of me at the end navigating the boulder field that you have to trek through to get to the edge of the lake to see it. So it's rather challenging. Okay, so I'm going to use this die set. It is the mini alphabet dies, and I use this off camera, and I cut out the name of the lake. It's Lake Haight in Rocky Mountain National Park, and I've layered it 3 times in Pretty Peacock cardstock. So that will sit right above there. Okay, so off camera, I've got everything glued down, and this is where I flip-flopped the two pictures so that the name of the lake is right above the picture of the lake. And then I have popped everything with foam tape. Okay, off camera, I have done some journaling on a journal card, and I have cut it down smaller than the pattern calls for. The pattern calls for 4x6, and I wanted more of that white background to be seen. So I trimmed it down a little bit more, and I'm going to do some stamping on this. So my journaling, I just explained that I've always wanted to do this hike, and I convinced the girls to do it with me. So I'm going to add a stamped image. This says, some views are worth every step. It was a challenging hike, but we all made it. And this lake is just, it's beautiful. It's unusual because a couple of years ago, there was a landslide and some very fine glacier silt. A bunch of it just went into the lake, and it caused the color of the lake to turn kind of a milky green. And it's really unusual, but it's because of this glacier silt. And it's been a couple of years and it's still quite green. Eventually it'll settle, but who knows how long that'll take. But right now, it just, when the light hits it in a certain way, it just looks really cool. So I'm explaining why the color of the lake is that color in my journaling. And so I have stamped out that image, and that stamp was from a Close to My Heart set called Change of Scenery. And then I'm going to bring in this line of trees from Peaceful as Evergreens, and I'm going to stamp those below my journaling. Also in the color that I'm using is Pretty Peacock. And off camera, I decided to add some little footsteps, and I got those from a Close to My Heart set called Timberline Scrapbooking. So to make my journal block pop a little bit more, I'm inking around the edges and creating kind of a frame. So I'm going pretty heavy with the inking, but I really want it to stand out. So then we can add that to the layout. Okay, we're just going to commit and go for it and put that down. And making sure I'm working with some straight pieces here so I get it down straight. Okay, now for the left page, I want to add kind of a subtitle. So this set is called Take a Hike, also from Close to My Heart. And I'm going to use this sentiment called I'd rather be hiking. So I thought first I was going to layer some mountains underneath that sentiment. So I'm stamping out this mountain range that's from Change of Scenery in Pretty Peacock. And then over it, I'm going to stamp I'd rather be hiking in Early Espresso. So we'll try that. Stamp that out. Get that down. And wasn't crazy about that. It was kind of disappearing. So the vision I had in my head was quite different. So I think if the font had been a little bit bolder and thicker, then possibly it could have worked. But I think I'm just going to go with I'd rather be hiking and not do the mountain range. Okay. So yeah, I like that one. So I'm going to bring in these dies that the circle dies, Spotlight on Nature. I'm going to find one that fits. And then off camera, we'll die cut that. Thought I would use that one, but I like that one better. Okay. So I've cut that out, and I'm going to go ahead and ink around the edges with this sponge tool so that it stands out as well. So go ahead and ink all the way around, and that can sit on the left page. Okay, so I have pulled this Timberline Scrapbooking, and I've stamped out these hiking boots, and off camera I've fussy cut them. And that's what I'll add to the I'd rather be hiking instead of the mountains. Okay, so from Peaceful Evergreens, there's this die that has this mountain in it, and it's a embossed die, and I want to use that. So I've got a piece of old olive. Now this die does not have a cutting edge on the bottom, so that you can make it, I guess, as tall as you want it to be. But I'm just going to line it up right against that cut edge and die cut that. I'm sorry you can't see it, but I was cleaning up the left and right ends of that image. Okay, now I'm going to do some stamping. So I want to stamp out some of the trees from Peaceful Evergreens and also from In the Grove. So I have this one set that has 2 small trees together, and then from Peaceful Evergreens I have a single tree. So I'm going to stamp out a whole bunch of these. I'm using Mossy Meadow on Old Olive, and also Pretty Peacock on Old Olive. And I'm going to stamp out a whole bunch of these, and they have coordinating dies. So I'm going to finish up off camera stamping, and then I'll die cut everything. Okay, so now we have a whole bunch of trees to work with. So I use that smaller single tree from Peaceful Evergreens and In the Grove. Okay, so I'm going to create some embellishment clusters. We'll tuck a couple in on the left page underneath that circle. And they'll sit kind of like that. And then I'm going to cluster a bunch all around this mountain range. So I'm looking at that and thinking the die cut for the mountains, it's a little too bright. And I want to bring out the texture that the die embossed into that. I like the way the trees are sitting around there, but first I'm going to bring this textured die cut in. I'm using my Altenew sticky mat and an Altenew blending brush and Mossy Meadow ink, and I'm just going to blend lightly and build up color. And using this large brush, you can get a flat coverage so that the embossed edges pick up color as you're blending. I'm just going to go around and just keep going until it's as dark as I like. And a little bit more. So we'll blend that. Okay, I think that looks good. Just a little darker. Okay, now we can add that. All right, so off camera, I will glue everything down. And I have popped a couple of trees with foam tape. So I will add still pictures of this layout on my Facebook page. The URL is at the bottom of the screen, and I'll put a link in the description below. Hop on over there and you can take a look at some close-up shots, and I'll pull this closer to the camera right now. Make sure you check out the playlist. Erin Jacobson will post that, and you can see the rest of the creators who have made layouts using this pattern. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. I'd sure appreciate it. And then you can find all of my videos. And thanks for watching.